Hi everyone. Hope you are good. We are here for the 10 minutes. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 10 math, and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter. Surface area and volume. The lessons we going to cover today are Introduction to Surface Area and Volume, Surface Area of Prisms and Cylinders, Pyramids and Fluids. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Okay, here I'm on grade 10. We're on right now is surface area and volume. Let's just start with the lesson. Introduction to surface area and volume. What is the surface area? We are given with a cube. We need to find the surface area of the cube. So how do you find the surface area of the cube? We need to find the surface area of one face, right? So each face of this cube is a square. So the area is side times side, that is 100. Then the cube has total six faces. So you have to do 6 times 100, so 600. 600 square yards is the surface area of the cube. Okay, the next one is what is the surface? So you need to calculate the surface area of each face, right? The rectangular faces. So let's just start calculating there. Surface area of each face is 9 times 4 is 36. We have another face, the same face that is 36. So all the just add all the just add the surface area of all the faces, then you can have the surface area. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. What is the volume? You need to calculate the volume of the cube. So how do we calculate the volume of cube? That is V equals A, right? That is 20 cube. So 20 cube is 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 8, 0, 0, 0. That is the volume of the cube. That is 8,000. So the correct option is 8,000. Okay, so the next one is, what is the volume? We need to calculate the volume is side times side times side. Volume equals that is volume equals side times side times side. So that 15 times 3 times 7. So which is the correct option? So 15 times 3 times 7. That's 315. So option number one is the correct option. That is 350. What is the volume? So you have to do side times side times side. That is V equals side times side times side. Have to do 11 times 12 times 15. So that is 1980. So option number two is the correct option. Okay, the next one is, what is the surface area? So three times you need to calculate the surface area, right? So just calculate the area of one face. So the area of one face is side times side, that right? 3 times 3 is 9. Now the six faces. So surface area of all the six faces is 6 times 9. That is 54. So the correct option is 54. Option number two is the correct option. That is 54. What is the volume? So you need to calculate the volume. That is side times side times side. Four times two is eight, and eight times 10 is 80. So the correct option is 80. Option number one is the correct option. What is the surface area? Let's just calculate the area of each face and then we have to add them, right? So start with the top one that has the 9 and 4. This face 9 and 4. 9 times 4 is 36. So the top and bottom are same. Another with the same measurement that has 36. Now look at the side one that has the measurements 4 and 3. That is 4 times 3, that is 12. And the other side also has the same thing. And then we have the third side that is 9 and 3. So 9 times 3 is 27. And we have the other side also. So 6 sides total, right? Now you need to add all these areas. The surface area equals 36 plus 36 plus 12 plus 12 plus 27 plus 27. Let me just add all those areas. So 36 plus 36 plus 27 plus 27 plus 12 plus 12. That is 150. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 150. Okay, let's just move on to next lesson. What is the surface area? That is 1 times 1. So 1 times 1 is that is 1 times 1. So the correct option is 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. What is the surface area? So you need to calculate the surface area, just calculate the measurements of each face and then you need to add this face that has 5 times 5, that is 25. So on the opposite side you have the same measurements, so that is 25. Then for this one, 6 and 5, that is 6 times 5 is 30, so other side has also the same measurement. Then this one that has 6 times 6 and 5 again, so 6 times 5 is 30 and the bottom one also has the same. Just add the 30 plus 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 120 plus 50, that is 170. So the correct option is 170. Option number one is the correct option, that is 170. You can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is the next lesson is surface area of prisms and cylinders. What is the surface area? So you need to calculate the area of all the faces, then you have to add here the surface area of faces in. So just calculate the surface area of all the faces and then you have to add. Let's just start with the test questions. What is the surface area? Let's just calculate the area of all the faces. So starting with this face, right, that is 6 times 2 is 12 and they are in the form of pairs. So the other side has also has the same area. So now this one 9 and 9 times 2 18. So the pair other one has the same area. Then 9 and 6. 9 times 6 is 54. So now just add all the areas to calculate the surface area. That is 12 plus 12 plus 18 plus 18 plus 54 plus 54. So that is 168. Option number one is the correct option. So option number one is the correct option. That is 168. What is the surface area? So let's just calculate the surface area. So start with this side that has 10 times 10. So the other side also has the same area, right? That is in the form of where. Look at the triangular side. The area of triangle is half times base times height. So that is 2 times 6 is 12, 6 times 8 is 48. So the other side also has the same area. Now calculate the area of the base, that is 10 times 12, so that is 120. So just add, base is not in the form of pair, right? That has just 5 sides. The shape has 200 plus 48 plus 48 plus 120. That is 416. So the correct option is 416. Option number. Two is the correct option, that is 460. What is the surface area? The correct option is option number one, that is 6. What is the surface area? So the surface area of this space is 5 times 7 is 35. So this one has 10 times 7, that is 70. That is 310. Option number one is the correct option. What is the surface area of the cylinder? Mm, So you need to calculate the surface area of cylinder. So first thing we need to calculate is circumference, right? That is C equals to pi r. Hold on. You need to calculate the area, that is pi r square, and then you have to calculate pi r square circumference. First thing you need to calculate circle, right? That is A equals pi r square, that is 78.5. Then you have to calculate the circumference of the circle, that is C, right? So the circumference is 314. So you need to add all the, that area equals C times H. So you need to calculate the area of top plus area of bottom plus area of side. That is 470 ohm. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself. So let me just move you. Surface area of pyramids and cones. What is the surface area of rectangular pyramid? So rectangular pyramid has triangular faces, right? Four triangular faces and a base. So just calculate the area of four triangles and area of the base and add them. Let's just start with the test questions. What is the surface area of a triangular pyramid? So just calculate the area of triangular, triangular. That is half times base times height. So that is 3. Okay, so this is right. So their area is 3. Now look at the base. The base has half times base times height. That is 1. So we have 1.7. Just 3, 3, 3, 9 and 10. That is 10.7. The correct option is 10.7. Option number 1 is the correct. What is the surface area of the cone? We need to calculate the area of base, that is A equals pi r square. We need to calculate the area of lateral, that is pi rs. We need to calculate add area of base and lateral area. The correct option is 37.68. Option number 1 is the correct option. What is the surface area of rectangular pyramid? So the area is half times base times height. That is 40.5. All the four faces have the same area, right? And the base is 9 times 9, that is 81. So just add that is 40.5 plus 40.5 plus 3.5 plus 40.5 plus 81, that is 243. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me. So we were working on grade 10 math. Chapter we were working is that is surface area and volume. The lessons we're going to cover today are introduction to surface area and volume, surface area of prisms and cylinders, and surface area of pyramids and cones. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help in any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available to help you.